Welcome once again to Spending Our Kids' Inheritance. Today we'll be exploring the Baths of Caracalla in Rome. These were the second largest Roman public baths, and they're located just a little bit outside of Rome. I shouldn't say outside, Rome's big, but we did have to take a bus from the center. There were several things that we enjoyed about visiting this site. One was the scale of the whole thing. As you can see in the video, this is a very large site with just massive walls. I don't know if the site gets a lot of visitors in the middle of the day. As you can see by the low angle of the sun, it was at the end of the day when we actually visited. The nice thing about this was that there was hardly any people there, so the site was not crowded at all. Based on the size of this complex, I would imagine that it is visitable, on group tours or with group tours. We're not big on doing group tours. We try to do things on our own whenever we can. But if you're the type that enjoys a tour, I would imagine you can find this site on a tour. There were a lot of things that we enjoyed about visiting the Baths of Caracalla. One, of course, was the size. You just have all these massive windows and archways and things. The complex is very large, so there's a lot of places to walk around. But you also get to see some interesting construction and architecture. One thing is the method or the ways in which they stack the bricks. Here you can see a couple of them with kind of random left and right. You have these little diagonals. You have, I'd say, almost perfectly straight geometric. They had a board in one area that showed the different ways in which the bricks were stacked to create the construction. Kind of explained some of them and gave words, for them, but it was interesting. Another thing is you can see this marble relief. That's what all the holes in the walls were. That's where the marble was mounted to go around the tops. There's a couple rooms that you can see some original paint and paintings. And it is believed that all the walls were covered in plaster and painted inside the bath area. Must have been something amazing to see. There was also, I believe, a couple pools. Here's one you can see the remnants of. And there is mosaic tile work, I want to say everywhere. They have it all roped off to protect it, but the designs, the intricate patterns and designs in some of the areas are incredible. They have remnants stacked in areas kind of leaning up against the wall that were preserved of floor or wall murals. But yeah, definitely a wonder to wander around. We really enjoyed the Baths of Caracalla, strolling around, checking out the artwork, the construction. The place is just incredible. For any that might be interested in visiting this site, there are a couple ways you can get there. Of course, you can do the simple route, hire a taxi. You can walk if you're staying in Rome area. From the center of Rome, it's about 22 minutes walking. And there are also buses. As I said, we took a bus when we went. The bus that we took was from the city center near the Colosseum. The bus was 118 and took about 12 minutes to get to the Baths of Caracalla, or close. It gets you to about a 3-minute walk, which is really close. Now that's going to wrap up this video. Once again, thanks for viewing. If you enjoyed it, please give the video a like. And if you haven't already, please follow us. Always appreciate follows with the notification bell on so you don't miss any of our videos. Thanks again to everybody. We hope you all have good and safe travels.